أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, my dear girls? I hope you are in good health and safe all the time. Inshallah, today we are going to finish what we started yesterday, and it is a final revision sheet for the last or the final exams. Inshallah, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yesterday we did what? We finished page 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These 5 pages that we finished yesterday were about Unit 3, Lessons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Today, we are going to finish the last 2 pages. They are about Unit 2, Lessons 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let us start with the complete question. 1. Complete the sentences with appropriate words. The earth has many types of what? Excellent. Landforms. Let us write it. Landforms. Most of Saudi Arabia is what? Greenland? No. Desert land. Good. Desert land. Well done. What are areas of flat level land? The flat land. What do we call the flat land? Excellent. Plains. Plains are areas of flat level land. So, if there is a plain, a flat land, but it is raised high, what do we call it? Yes, plateau. The plateau is a raised plain. I will upload on Classera a video about these landforms, and I did uploaded one like this at the beginning of this term. Coastal areas are usually, yes, plains because they are flat areas. Mountain tops are showing above the sea. If there is a mountain top but can be seen from the surface of the sea, we call it what? Yes, island. So this is islands. What are lowlands between mountains? What do we call the lowland that is between two mountains or more? Yes, good, valleys. The icy river, or a huge mass of moving ice. Excellent. Glacier. People like to live. Okay, people have a lot of landforms. On which one people like to live? Do people like to live on plains or mountains? Usually people prefer to live on what? Yes, on the flat areas. Why? Because it is easy to build homes there, easy to move, easy to grow crops, easy to get all their needs, but they never prefer to live on mountains. It is very hard and difficult to reach up and go down to get their supplies, build homes, or grow crops. So people like to live on plains, but they do not like to live on mountains. Sorry, I can't write because I'm the one who is, I'm using the camera and writing at the same time. So sorry. In the next lesson, when we talked about weather and climate and weather forecast, do you remember the difference? When we say there is rain, so the weather is rainy. If there is snow, so the weather is snowy. So when there are conditions like rain, snow, wind, or sunshine, we call this is weather. So weather is what? Conditions like rain, snow, wind, or sunshine. Because when there is a lot of rain, we say the weather is rainy. When there is a snow, the weather is snowy. When there is wind, the weather is windy. So weather is conditions like rain, snow, wind, or sunshine. But the weather patterns of a place, this is climate. Because climate is weather patterns over time, over a whole year or 3 months or so on. And the weather forecast is what? We listen to it. We usually listen to it at night to get ready for the weather next day. We can listen to it or watch it on the internet or on the radio or even in the newspapers. So weather forecast is what? A prediction. Yes, it's a prediction that can tell us what weather to expect tomorrow. It's a prediction that tells us what? That tells us what weather to expect. That tells us what weather to expect. It can tell us about tomorrow's weather or the weather of the future, tomorrow's weather. And it's very important to listen to the weather forecast, to get ready for the weather next day, to get ready with the suitable clothes, to get ready by traveling or not, and so on. The weather tools, how can they measure the weather? Scientists use some weather tools. For example, in order to measure the wind speed, they use what? Anemometer. The anemometer for the wind speed. They measure the rainfall or the amount of rain using what? The rain gauge. And the air pressure by what? By the barometer. And the temperature by the thermometer. And all of us at home, or most of us, have thermometers to measure our temperature, to check our health. Next page and the last page of the revision sheet. True or false? Natural disasters are natural events that change the environment. Yes, and they may also destroy lives and buildings. True. Hurricanes, floods, and earthquakes are not natural disasters. No, they are natural disasters. Hurricanes start on land and last for 3 days? Of course not. Hurricanes start over warm seas, and they last for 3 weeks. Correct the false statements? Okay, so over or on warm seas, and they last for 3 weeks, not 3 days. Most earthquakes happen in cities? No. Allah is very merciful to us, and that's why most of the earthquakes happen under the ocean, away from the people. Earthquakes resistant buildings save lives, yes, and the people in Japan construct buildings like this to save their lives, because Japan is in the middle of the ocean. They suffer from so many earthquakes. Floods can be caused by heavy rains, yes, heavy rains, tidal waves, snow melting. If you remember, we should conserve our natural disasters? No. Conserve means to use carefully. Keep them and use them carefully. What should be used carefully or protect them? Natural disasters or natural resources? Yes, so this is false. How to correct it? Instead of disasters, right? Resources, and natural resources like the air, the water, the plants, the animals. H. If deforestation does not stop, there may not be any more forests left on earth? Yes. Because if people continue to destroy and clear the forests will disappear from earth, and this is a big problem. Name the following. Destroying forests. What is the name of this problem? Deforestation. Yeah, deforestation is destroying forests. Okay? Very strong wind with heavy rain. This is the hurricane. Natural events that change the environment and may also destroy lives and buildings. Yes, natural disasters. Natural disasters. It means that the earth is getting warmer every year. When the earth is getting warmer, we call this global what? Yeah, global warming. The earth is getting to be hotter and hotter and hotter. And this is also a very big problem. Now, time to complete this question. Yeah, this is the question before the last one. Complete using words from the list. Natural disasters, conserve, hurricanes, global warming, tidal waves, deforestation, and floods. 1. Very strong winds with heavy rain. Which natural disaster is only very strong winds come from the sea and they bring heavy rains? Good, hurricanes. So hurricanes is supposed to be one. Next one. What can cause floods from this list? What can cause floods? Here. Yeah, tidal waves. Tidal waves can cause floods. You know what are the tidal waves? When the waves of the ocean or the sea are so high. 3. We should do what for natural resources? The natural resources that Allah made for us, like the air, the water, the fish, the animals, and the plants, and the soil. All these are natural resources. Things made by Allah for us. What should we do for them? Yes, conserve them. Conserve them means to protect them and use them carefully, not to waste them or use them badly. Natural events that change the environment and destroy lives and buildings. Yes, natural disasters. So natural disasters, topic before. 5. Destroying forests. Destroying forests, deforestation. So deforestation is what? 5. 6, and the last one is that the earth is getting warmer every year. Yes, global warming. Global warming is 6. This is the definition of global warming. Answer the following questions. What can cause global warming? What can cause global warming? You remember the book? In the student book, when we had a picture of the sun in the middle and around it so many pictures. Do you remember the smoke? If there is too much smoke from the factories, from means of transport, from fires, all this smoke can cause global warming because this smoke produces a lot of carbon dioxide. What else? Yes, deforestation. When people destroy the forests, this means that they cut the trees that have green leaves that can make oxygen for us and taking carbon dioxide. So the smoke and the deforestation, the two of them can make global warming. 2. What is deforestation? We said it so many times. You can look at the word in the middle and you can guess it. Deforestation means destroying what? Can you see the word in the middle? Yeah, destroying forests. This is deforestation. 3. What are natural disasters? Define them. What are they? I'm not saying what are, give me examples of them. No. Natural disasters are natural events that change the environment and may also destroy lives and buildings. Like what examples for natural disasters? Hurricanes, yes, what else? Earthquakes, and what? And floods. Of course, there are more and more natural disasters, but these are the only 3 natural disasters that you studied this term. Okay, thanks for your listening. Now, we have finished the final revision sheet. I uploaded the model answer for it on Classera. You can print the model answer, but please do not forget to print the sheet and try to answer the question so many times. You should understand the information because the order of the questions will be completely different. I want you to understand what you are doing. Thanks for your listening and goodbye till we meet again. I'm going to be waiting for you in the Zoom meeting today to discuss any problem. Thanks. Goodbye.